Good morning, friends. Today we are going to continue the second part of the unit 1. We have seen part 1, that was the sampling. Part 3 we have seen, that was the quality control and quality assurance, or the concept of quality in analytical chemistry, that we have seen first. Then we have now starting the middle part of this unit 1. Now here in this unit, the second chapter is the chemical calculations. You are aware about this fact. In the FYBSc, in the chemistry 1, there was the chemical calculations. At that time, you have seen that particular part, how we can calculate the ppm, ppb, then pph. Now pph is the different one, but the ppm, ppb we have seen. Now then a pph is nothing but a parts per 100, and generally it is expressed in terms of the volume by volume, weight by weight, or say weight by volume, like this. For the percentage concentration, it is called as a pph. Whereas in case in the year FY, we have studied some of the calculations, how we can calculate the molarity, formality, normality, mole fraction. This part we have already seen in the FY. Then I think so we have seen ppb and pph also, ppb and ppm also. Now in the TY, in the analytical chemistry, there should be the revision of this part. For that purpose, this lesson is included in this unit. Why it is there? Because after the graduation, you are forgetting that how we can prepare that normal solution, molar solution, or how we can convert the one concentration unit to the another concentration unit. What is the relation between the molarity and normality? What is the relation between the formality and the molarity, and formality and the normality? That we should know. Because whenever we go up after the completion of the graduation, when we approach to the industrial point of view, or say we are joining the MSc, or we are going for the any work related to the chemistry, at that time you should know the basics. What are the basics? Basics is nothing but how we can prepare that particular solution, what is the concentration, how that concentration comes, how that particular 1 molar HCl we can prepare from the particular concentration. That is very easy. If you are given the 1 molar HCl and you can prepare the 0.1 molar, or say 1 normal HCl, and you can prepare the 0.1 normal HCl easily, because you are provided already, and you know the formula, N1 volumetric formula, that is nothing but N1V1 is equal to N2V2. By using this formula, you can calculate that that much volume is required of that much concentration solution for the preparation of our desired concentration. But when you don't know the concentration of that particular bulk, then how you can calculate? See, on the bottle of the HCl, concentration is given also, but you have provided some factors. Specific gravity will provided, percentage assay will provided. In the laboratory you can see, while the practical I will show you how that express in that means what is mentioned there, specific gravity and the percentage assay. From that only you can calculate the concentration of that bulk. If stock solution is there, consider the acetic acid is there, H2SO4 is there, HCl is there. I am talking for the liquids only, and different method is for the solid, that we have to discuss whole in this lesson. Now it is very much important, there is no theoretical part in this unit, there is a numerical. 2 numericals will be there based on this unit. Please aware the fact. Okay, got that point? Either the percentage composition part will be there, normality, molarity, ppb, ppm, like that. See, when we talk regarding the expression of the concentration in terms of the chemical unit, in that first of all we have to see the percentage concentration. In the percentage concentration, it is expressed in terms of the pph. There are the 3 methods. by which this percentage concentration can be expressed. One will be the weight percentage, that is nothing but a weight by weight. Is defined as the weight in gram of the solid present in the 100 gram of the solution. Here weight of the solute divided by weight of the solution into 100. That means W2 upon W2 plus W1 in gram into 100. That will become the percentage in the weight by weight. You have to take the weight of the solute as well as the weight of the solvent. Then you can express this much amount of solute is present. Let's say I will give an example. 2% of NaOH present in 1000 2% of NaOH present in the 100 gram of that particular 98 gram of that particular solution. Then 2 divided by 98 plus 2 means 100 by 2. That will become the 2%. Sorry, I mistakenly said that. If we have said that 2 gram of NaOH present in the 98 gram of the water, then what will be the percentage of NaOH present in that solution? At that time what we will do, 2 divided by 98 plus 2, that will become the 100. 100 by 2, that means the 2% of NaOH present in the solution. If the numerical is like that, I will explain further on. 2% of NaOH solution is there, 2% of 100 ml NaOH solution is there. Then what will be the concentration of that solution? What will be the normality of that solution? What will be the molarity of that solution? For this purpose, you should have to calculate the weight of the NaOH. Okay, then in the further next part we will see how we can determine that part. Then second method is the volume percent, weight percent, then volume percent, volume by volume. Is the number of parts by volume of solute to the 100 parts by the volume of solution. Volume of solute divided by volume of solution into 100. Then weight by volume, the same as this, defined as the weight of the solute in gram present per 100 cm cube of solution. Weight upon solute in gram divided by volume of solution in cm cube into 100. That will be the weight by volume. I think so you got this part. See, first of all, the one method is you can express the concentration of that particular chemical, so or say any solution, in terms of the percentage. How you can express? Either by weight. In the bracket that will be the mention. It is a weight by weight or say weight by volume or say volume by volume. What I said, first of all, weight by weight is there at that time. There will be like that 2 gram NaOH is dissolved in 98 gram of water. Then what will be the percentage of NaOH? Of course, it will be the 2%. Then next, volume percentage, volume by volume. If they ask 2 ml of HCl,